There we go. There they go. There go the boy. Make sure I got everything in there. There go the boy. Let me know y'all can hear me. Where that thing at? Right there. Y'all see him on the table, don't you? Y'all see them crossfire? Nah, that ain't it, baby. That ain't it right there. My high. There's my low. Oh, Lord, what's that? What's up? Y'all hear me? Where that thing go, girl? In my pocket. Can y'all hear me? Nothing thing in my pocket. That's when you know you're getting old. know you're getting old. What's up, live? Y'all know what it is, the best cardio show. Unfounded. What's up? Can y'all hear me? You got another? No. I ain't got another one. I'm looking for another one. I want another one. I want another one, that white basket. In my opinion, it was the first cardio company, subwoofer company to use that basket. It was either Crossfire and Pure Audio. That's back when the Sundown XAV2 was out. Yes, sir. That's back when it was out. And I remember calling Brian Chamberlain, not Brian Jacob, and I told him to tell Jacob that Crossfire C7 was a sundown killer. I told him that specifically. A direct swap. He gonna handle your business. Boy, it's gonna be a fight. You gonna have to fight. Brian might give you a call. Brian, he probably gonna say, oh, vaguely, I've talked to MBE a couple of times over here. I don't recall. He might not say he recalled that. He might recall it. But I said it. I said that woofer was way louder than the XAV2. And that's when he started Jacob started talking about the XAV3. Now, the XAV3 is a staple. I'm not gonna put no power. I'm gonna do a free air testing for y'all and let y'all see that. Let me get over there. I'm gonna do a free air testing for y'all. Make sure you can see me on the video, baby. I'm gonna do a free air testing for y'all. So y'all can see it move. And I might put that one in the box, but I'm really holding that one until I come out with one more. Or I'm gonna see if I can get Paul at Crossfire, if he's still the owner, to make me one. Yeah. This boy right here. On the strength of what I remember about this boy, made me, let me go and make sure I can leave the comments. My channel, go to MBE Live. I should be on the screen now. Now, so on the strength of this joker, and look at it. Which I really see I get a good look at it. This has, it looks like they have similar motor structures. Both, he always, on his eights, he uses the wide, not tall and narrow, wide, short and stout. I don't know if it has something to do with generating the top plate and focusing energy to the gap, but whatever he did on this one is what made me want to buy this one. That's how much faith and confidence I had in this one. This was a sundown killer 10 years, well, 14, 15, no later than 15. No, 14, 14, for sure. That's when I started, 2014. You in there, 2014. 9 years ago, this joker was a sundown X8 killer. The V2 couldn't do nothing with him. And all he did with the V3 was increase the cooling so it could play louder longer. So this woofer here is to my opinion, could be in the top 5. The only reason why he's not in the top 5 is no longer in production. Why he went away from that and drank from C7 to C5, but like I do in my system, I don't think he went backwards. I don't think he went backwards now. I really don't think he went backwards. So this should be better. And then when I look at them side by side, The surround is taller here. He's still using, he went from dual spiders here to a single dampener here. And this one is way more, no, I can't say that. Well, yeah, I can. When you touch it, you can tell there's a lot more resin on this spider. And here he went from this looks to be a progressive roll to I think it's a progressive roll too. Let me see. Make sure I don't comment on that wrong. I want to make sure. And I got it from Audio Apex. And the thing came double box. Shouts out to, turn that volume down, baby. Shouts out to, because I know Jacob Fuller has a hand in Audio Apex. It used to be Cardio Bargain. Shouts out to how they wrap they subwoofers. I mean, anything you get from them. It came double box in a very, very large box. It came in this box. It came in this box. And which was in case, baby, hand that box over here. There was in case, well, I'll show them later, because you got, yeah, that's for me. I can't let them see that. Hey, it came in a very large, very, very large box. So it was double box, extremely well. I mean, you could drop that box off of a 2-story high building. It was not going to damage the subwoofer in any kind of way. Foam all around the outside box. It was just great. So let me make sure that I ain't quote saying this wrong. If I ain't mistaken, I think it looks like let me see it. Nah, not a quick view. No, I don't want a quick view. Click on it. Let's get there. Yeah. What did he say? Multi-layer no mix suspension, but this interior it looks to me like this was linear. And this is progressive. I don't know. Okay, it's so dark up in there because the mountain. This basket looks the same as the standard 6-bolt basket. There it is, the same basket. But anyway, he went to a single spider here. And I believe he lists the X-Max as, does he list it? No, he doesn't. I think that was in the description. I think I told y'all. But this is what I'm looking for, y'all. I want one of these. Now, this is the only one I had. There's 2 on eBay that's used. I don't want that. I want y'all to help me find somebody. Help me find somebody that's got this, man. Come on up here. Screen, dismiss. Yeah, come on up here. That has this. I want this one. I want this one. I already got another one of these. On the strength of him, I wouldn't got another. I ain't heard him yet. I ain't heard him yet. But it's a lot of stuff on this one that makes it's got the 6-bolt basket, which I don't like. I thought by now he Crossfire would have changed it and went to something different. But if it's half as good as this, it's 3 times better than most 8s out there on the market. Because he was the one that used this basket first. Him and Ampere Audio, one of them 2. Andrew Bailey or Paul. I'm thinking it was Chris, though, the Crossfire C7 and Ampere. They both out of Texas. And then Andrew got it when he took it with the Ampere Audio, which that revision 8 will be on the channel as well. Another woofer that made 8-inch y'all might not know of, as y'all keep screaming about these new ones that's popping up every day. It seems like every 30 seconds somebody birthing the subwoofer company. And y'all know it and I know it. So let's get the, come on, let's get all the way, where we at? Okay, let's get the, I might have to close this out and start all over again. Let me see. Yeah, let's close that out. Let's get some of these questions for today, man. A lot of y'all got y'all slips for the shipment of Enclosures, various subwoofers and boxes today. A lot of them went out today. Thank you for your support. I'm seeing that other box builders are having issues with seems like a lot of other box builders are having issues staying in business, getting people their product. One thing you know about MBE, everybody who paid me for a box got a box. Everybody that paid me for a box and pay me for equipment or any product, got it. I'm not in the business, still the money. I'm also not pressed for it. So sometimes people say when they call me, they feel like that I was a little brusque. I am. When you call me, I'm not here to coach you all the way through the building process. You gotta know how, you're a grown man, you should know what you want to run. If you ask me what I run, what I recommend, I'm gonna give it to you. Then if I give it to you and then you still say, what do you think about this? Well, why'd you ask me what I recommend? Did you call me to try to convince me and want me to stand with your stuff? Because no matter what, at the end of the day, I tell you, the best subwoofer, the subwoofer you can, number one, afford, and number two, run it correctly. And afford means you're not putting yourself a bind in your family for your addiction, because I have an addiction. I have an addiction. I love subwoofers, in particular 8-inch subwoofers. So I have an addiction. I can support my addiction. If you can't afford your addiction, please do not. Listen responsibly, shop responsibly. And number two, that you have room to run correctly. All right? So when you call me, have an idea what you want. Because that's the kind of, even though I sell different brands, I really do, I'm not in the habit, even the brands I back don't want to do that. They want you to shop responsibly. For real. Don't get yourself into trouble by no subwoofer. They don't say they better than the other. They just put forth their product. You gotta decide what you're gonna run for yourself. That way you'll be more content with what you have. If you always run with somebody else tell you to do, I'm not here, I made that video, I'm not here to raise sheep, I'm here to raise lions. I'm just gonna put forth the facts, the physics of quality or cardio. Then I'm gonna give you my opinion on the brands. But the physics can't be refuted. You should know when you call what speakers you wanna run based on the videos you've already seen. Or if I haven't done it yet, just say, hey man, the specs online. Hey man, you tried these yet? If it's an 8-inch subwoofer, is very often I can name the ones I haven't had, and that's 5 fingers. Then, well, yeah, some will be coming to popping up every day, but some of them, like I said, are just doo-doo. They carbon copies of the same old mess. All right? But I done had a lot of subwoofers. Oh man, let me take this hat off. Y'all can't see my hat, man. Let me see. Well, show, what's up, brother? Let's see y'all see my face, man. Let's go and get down to some of these comments, man. 12 minutes in. Greet everybody. What's up, 𝐷𝐭𝐞? How you liking that 3-inch voice cord, 𝐷𝐭𝐞? Yes, we can. The best. I ain't the best, man. I just build boxes, man. So y'all need to cut out the best. You got people around here highly upset about that. I'm tripping on. Let me see, make sure I got that table right. No, I didn't go. Now like I need to go back over some more. Yeah, let me see. Go back over this way some more. Yeah, let me see. Get this table right. I got a little lag right here. Oh, okay. I can go over some more too, huh? Okay. What over here? Oh, there he is. There she blows. Okay. Brooklyn in here. Talk your talk when you talk it. Doodoo sub. Somebody come out with a name, Doodoo Audio. Yo, pretty good old dude. What's up? East Texas in the business with a dub. I talked to MBE before. Okay, cool. Baton Rouge in the house. Appreciate. The track info. Can't wait to bang my Q dogs. Yes, sir. Johnny Piper. Ram. The Ram 2.8 box I built. Yeah, I think your box will come up on the video too. That cross still is a sundown. Who said that? Johnny Piper. Oh, so you probably know about him too. So now you trying to kick. Yeah, that Crossfire, man. That's a monster, man. I'm sleeping on Crossfire. This brand. Let me tell you something about Crossfire. This is a handsome 8. This 8 is 10 years old. If I had, I'm gonna put it in the box. I'm gonna let you put it in the box, even though it's going in my collection. This is going in my collection. I'm banking this gonna do what this did, so I know he going in there. The X8, you see that I look, I gotta make sure he ain't gonna roll nowhere. And put my hand on him, be on the safe side. Hey, in the collection, the DDs in the collection, the sound cube, I haven't released that video, but that's in a whole nother collection. On this side is 2 B2 Audio Rampage. All of them gonna be right here soon. And 2 4s, 8s. So And the collection, now we going to next year, see who falls off. It's going to be a long time. I got a lot of A's to review, man. They popping out every day, man. Man, they popping up like holes on the street walk, man. Every day you turn the corner, there's a new subwoofer coming out with some name, man. So we going to see. But I'm finna make a video here shortly. Gonna hurt a lot of them feelings, cause especially my subscribers, cause y'all gonna know how I think and what we think. And if you ain't doing nothing new, man, get out here with that. I've been on board since I saw the episode video on how to judge great video. What's up, Team Chevy? Cause wait for the JRS unboxing. Put one in Miss trying to pull, and on everybody. Yeah, oh yeah, that's the other one. The DC audio and the J audio, they in another collection. They're a whole another category. Remember, I tell you, I'm an SQL guy. So SQL, the first top 5 I gave you is the SQL with the bent on L coming from SPL. More high output geared subs. High output with good sound quality, but at the expense of the overall goal being more output. So you got the SQL class of these, the top 5 that are into the SQL with an L bent. Then you got the SQL crowd. We want the SQL with a slight with more of an SQ bent. And that's why I think my DC audio and my J audio and some other subwoofers and the Stadium JBL ADM 8.25, those. Now, the battle is going to be between, I really think I like the DC audio, but that boy J audio been in business for a long time. And that J audio is custom handcrafted, manufactured here in America to very, very exacting standards. I mean, watch the video on the J Audio 8W7 production. It's a process, bro. It's a lot of stuff. They QT department. Once you get one of them, y'all see when I do the unboxing. When you get a J Audio sub, bro, honestly, you got the best of the best. The best of the best in the SQNs. And they have fleshed this niche out so much that other companies are now taking example and trying to follow that mold and that module. The unbox that J Audio sub, you thought the Apex Audio box was type box good. That joker there, it come with a piece of wood, bro, to mount the subwoofer. That you can use as a template to mount the subwoofer. They want every little detail correctly. Because remember I told y'all, this is not the budget channel. This is what it costs channel for the performance, okay? So, man, your thoughts on a single SA12 and a 2 cubic foot box poured at 29 hertz. Thoughts on what? What are we gonna talk about? This is another channel talking about sundown, man. Your thoughts on a single, what we gonna, I'm keeping 100, I don't know what my thoughts on what. I don't know. Is it a good sub? Yes. That's all I can tell you. All right, let's go on up here. So who else we got here? Just working on getting my amp right for the summer. What up, MB? And there's enough, it's enough sundown audio talk. Everybody, man, they are respected, but we ain't gonna talk about no sundown all day. There's enough of that. Can't wait to get my box this week. MB, okay, Joshua. Yeah, Joshua, I messed up on your box. Joshua's box was I think a mistake on my part, Joshua Herbert. And so I had to get him, on my time, I had to get him back in line. I messed up. I had to rebuild it. I believe that was Joshua's box. No, not Joshua's box. Abraham Bronco box. Joshua's box, I think it was a wood delay. I had to hold off until so he getting his box 1 week later. And I called him ahead of time. Abraham Bronco box was a mess up box. Man, excuse me, I done had this cold off and on here for a while. But don't nothing stop the box to get it. If I ain't got COVID, my back ain't broke, I'm out there building a box. Yeah, I was out there building boxes. When I building boxes, very next day, after I gouged out my finger. Oh, and I got I got God to bless me something big. Y'all think these boxes look good. Now, oh man, God, I can't even tell you, but boy, it's on and popping. You'll see it on the channel. It's on the channel. We're moving on up. We're going to be out the garage. We're moving on up. We're going to be out the garage, baby. The garage going to be, we're going to be in the garage, but it's just going to be a studio. Yeah, man. Moving on up, baby. What else I wanted to say? Holding this baby, man. I hope somebody find this boy right here, man. Man, this is my classic. I think, baby, I'm going to show him free airing it. I don't really want to mount on the box. Look at that gold filament wire. I don't know what he did in this joker here, but I think production wise, it cost. I remember him telling me it cost too much and it wasn't the market for it for him. So when this subwoofer came out, it was $300. The technology of this stuff was then made it $300. It was way more than the X8 Sundown. It was way more. It was before its time. This subwoofer was before its time. Like the Digital Design 20. See, the Digital Design 2508 is really before its time. Everybody trying to catch up to where they at. The 8-inch cutout. It's before its time. That subwoofer been out when the X8 version 1 was out. The Sundown the 2508 was out. The Kicker was out around that time too. I bought both of them to the 4. I did that. Ain't got no problem with doing it. I got they on every time I see somebody talking about Q class on Facebook, I said, boy, I had a hand in that. Especially when you say anything about a Q class 8. I had a hand in that. I had a hand in that. So, and then the popularity of 2508 now has been substantiated. It's been substantiated. Been told to your boy, yeah, slight intake, slight uptick. And we only gonna gain more momentum. That is the one that everybody, and the SQL with the L bent side, everybody going to figure out how to get on top of him. Everybody. I'm sorry how you feel about it. And I sell it. And I can prove it. Even my beloved, this boy right here, I love him, I love him. I know, I heard his output. That boy there is ridiculous. And then, we going one-on-one against these sixes. But that boy, I just give why I'm talking about these 8s. That boy is ridiculous in output. I know, don't take it proud. I like you too, though. I got a problem, man. I really do got a problem. I got a problem. It's these subwoofers, man. It's just something about them. It's just something. I used to be a 12, 15 guy back in the 90s. Now I'm in love with 8-inch subwoofers. Anybody, you got an 8, I'm thinking about it. Okay, are you breaking in your 6.5? Oh, Fredrio Blango. Are you breaking in your 6.5s? Do you have any videos on subwoofer break-in? Or give advice on break-in time? And so on. I have 4 ZBXs, they're still, so just action. Okay, you got 4 ZBX8s. I'm gonna tell you what the problem with your ZBX8 is. And people ask me, why you ain't did the box on that yet? I done built 3 boxes for that joker. The TS parameters are wrong. The TS parameters make no sense. They're wrong. It's the program tell me each and every time something wrong with the parameters. But based on what you telling us, this is what we put out. And everything it put out is telling me that sub need to be in a 2 cubic foot box. The motor force and the QMS and the motor force do not work good on that subwoofer. It has more motor force and thus needs a bigger box than that Spider will allow for it to do. It got a super, super stiff suspension. But even when, man, bro, I done broke mine in for just hours. They just sitting over there now. I said, I got tired of it. How about they sit both of them sitting right over there? Same problem I had with these jokers back in 2013. I said, man, I remember I told you, man, I said, boy, this car ZVX woofer. I did a video on YouTube. They were doing, a video on Facebook. Live Facebooks back then. I said, man, this subwoofer here is, I ain't called it do that. I was cussing then. I said, this subwoofer here do not, I don't know what's going on with it. It's trash. So people that been following Scar from that time, they ain't never said no version 2 or nothing. They said, man, try him again, this, that, another. He fit married. So I got 2 over there again. Brother, I know what the problem you have with the ZVXs ain't no break-in problem. That joker is not gonna play low in anything 1 point cubes or under. It ain't gonna do it in 0.75. It ain't gonna do it in 1 cube. What they say 1.25, I'm seeing the 1 point, I think it's 1.25 or 1.5 is wrong. That's even wrong. I'm gonna have to go up to a 2 cube box to see if this joker won't bottom out. You put anything small in that, baby, the motor force and the suspension is so weak, but the motor force is so strong, it bottoms out. All right, make clacking on. What the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with you? They on without fine. No scrub. What is wrong with you? Every time I go on box side, it get a little lesser. I said, well, this don't make no sense now. For a 7.5 inch cutout, and you have to play in a big box. See, I told you the kickers can play in 0.65 all the way up to 1.5. DD2 all the way up to 1.5. Some of these woofers can't play in that big of a box because the QMS can't handle it. This woofer here, and that's cool. It's cool to play in a big box as long as you can also play in a small box. Okay, you know what I'm saying? If you were 8, it's cool if you can play in the big one, but how far low can you go? Hell, the Rampage can go down to 0.5. That's cool. Now, and he can go up to 1.5. I proved that. Remember, he did his 130, he did his 141 at 31 hertz, 140.7 at 31 hertz in a 1.5 box on one fall gate. So anyway, what I'm saying is this. If you can't, if an 8 need to be able to play in 0.5, 0.65. 0.5 man, a little too much. But bro, at least 0.75. If you can't play in 0.75, what is you being an 8 for? Why are you even, what? You got to be in 1.5? Because anything under that, man, that whoop, they sitting right over there. Sitting right over there. That's my dog house, way there. And they on the floor too, they ain't in the box. If I love you, if I got any kind of respect for you, I ain't gonna put you on the box, on the floor. I done put the Frederico, but I put them jokers on the floor. I done built 3 boxes for them jokers who not, they making me look bad. And I said I can make everything sound good. The parameters are wrong. When this D gonna tell you, I know Base Pro Box 6 say the parameters wrong. Something wrong with it. It says this little box window, something wrong with the parameters here. What you inputting does not make sense. And the box, it ain't working. So all I can say, yes, there's such thing as break-in. You got to break any subwoofers in over a period of time. And the manufacturers, they stretch it for, they anticipate that you will understand this just like a tire. A tire is not going to keep the same thread as you use it. So it'll get better. I keep hearing this noise as you wear it down. Like my son got Mickey Thompson's. As it wore down from the newness, it just got that dull roar. That's what we like to hear. At first, it was that little flappy sound with it because the rubber was brand new. The edges hadn't rounded over. But once it got worked all the way in, it was a better tire. You got to break them in. Same thing with clothes. The clothes will stay brand new when you wear them. When you put on them 501, the butterfly, they did a little tight. Well, they should be a little tight. If they ain't a little tight, you need to talk that over with your wife. It's a family show, right, baby? Okay, so when you first put them on, that little tight, you wash them in and feel better. Same thing with the subwoofer. It gonna break in. And as it break in, as the QMS, the surround, and the spot is loosened, the FS gonna drop. That's why you don't pay attention to the first FS. I have a lot of people message me thinking, one guy messaged me this week, said, man, yeah, I see the Sundown has a high FS of 48, so I see he gonna never be able to play as low as the B2 Audio with an FS of 36. And this, I said, I don't want this dude trying to impress me. Make me think he know what he talking about, because the more he texts me this bullshit, the more I'm coming up, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Okay, don't cuss. So, the FS, man, does not dictate how low a subwoofer will play. It is the resonant frequency of the soft parts at that tone. That's it, man. The box decides how low the subwoofer gonna play. And that's when your boy come into play. Me, Bobby Gately, 210 Designs. I think E91 bass head, Addict 91. I think he's throwing his hand trying to build boxes. Yeah, y'all bear with him now. That's my little brother now. Y'all bear with him. He wants to learn how to build boxes. And others that actually don't take people money and have them waiting for a long period of time for a box. These people here, that's where we come in. We dictate how low the subwoofer can play. We dictate how much output you're gonna get in that particular point. And we dictate the bandwidth. We control these with the box. We close them with the box. But even then, break in, it's gonna have to break in. The subwoofer break in, the box gets even deeper. All right. Now, if you got a good subwoofer company that values the quality of their product, i.e. Crossfire, Digital Designs, J Audio, good companies, you know what I'm saying? Sundown. Then you have a woofer that has a good longevity. So the spider and the suspension can do this day after day after day. You don't get spider sad for till some years. By that time, they having improved upon the technology they already had, and it's still banging. Hell, my son before, what son? I don't know what Rod did. Rod has 2 Sundown XAV3s, and he loves them. He got the same problem his dad do, but not as bad. So he got them in his room, just sitting on the shelf, just surround on them. It still got its grit, no spider slag today. And them jokers was them V2s. He ain't had them since 2015. Yeah. He had them a long time. Just sitting up, just like this. Just sitting up. Because they're like conversation pieces. If I was single, I'd have 8 laying around all around my house. I love them. It's just, the reason why I love 8s because this is the most ineffective design to get to play low. It's inefficient. It's a lot of issues you're gonna run into trying to make this thing play low, even more so, it's just like a 6.5. And any company that takes the interest into developing something proprietary, if they actually come out with an 8 and a 6, boy, they got an acoustical engineer on deck. They got it, because most of them say, nah, I just 10. It's easy, 10, 12, and 15. The bigger you go up the cone, in my opinion, easy. The only thing you got to worry about then is making sure that it don't come apart. Because the bigger the diaphragm, then you got to worry about the waviness and messing up to make sure it don't come apart. But the smallest diaphragm, how do you get to play deep? How do you get to play low? So that's why I love 8s. And that's it. That Crossfire got a booty. He got a booty, boy. He wide and fat. You got to take the boot out. If you use 10 gauge speaker wide, you gotta take the real boot off to put it in the box, because his cutout is the same size as his magnet. He that tight. It's a tight fit. You use 8 gauge or 4 gauge, you is not 8 gauge. You not with that boot on.
So you gotta put it on once it's inside.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If you got a plexiglass box, you just can't do it, because the wire can't be no bigger than 10 gauge. Yeah, the wire can't be no bigger than 10 gauge. And then there's a tricky way you gotta do that. You gotta try to pull enough wire as a loop, stick the butt in, jizzle the butt in, and then stick the wire back in there. Because you got to roll the wire. It's a tricky way to get in there. He's got the wire, but boy, this boy here, I'm thinking maybe he got more X-Max, but this don't necessarily mean more X-Max. It can, though. He has a taller surround, as you can see, than he does. And he's a little higher. Looks like he has he got a narrower booty than him, though. But boy, boy, look here. Let me get it back over here. In my truth. Y'all let me, boy, anybody know what a brand new one of these is in good condition, holler at your boy, man. Don't do me like that. Holler at your boy, man. Don't do me like that. Come holler at me, man. I need this, man. I need this in my life, man. You guys show us the MB Sub Museum when it's done. Yeah, the new house, that's what all these doing. Because I'm going in my new house, my wife told me that I can get a room. My man cave is gonna have 8s all on the wall, different cases, probably different boxes. May or may not have played them. They're just sitting there. I'm giving it to my son. I asked them DH, they could really go low with the 2-inch core, great sound though. Yes, I agree. JJ was the true crony rocking until '96. What size wide you use 8 gauge, 10 gauge? If you had 1/8 wide, I want to upgrade to a big 3. Yes, very necessary. That's the only thing you can do a big 3 with. 1 ox is the least. All right. It's still at 15 bucks. It's over there. What's his name, man? It's over there. I ain't moving right. It's sitting over there. Marco, jaw jacket 2202. I have a deal bounce Neo 12. I was planning on doing an 8 box tuned at 32 hertz. Hertz, he said hertz. He spelled hertz like hertz. You saw that? My friend said I should be a 7.75 Q's tuned at 38 hertz. What's your friend? What is? I do burps and music runs. I have a Ponte Vibe. Which box is one? You do burps and music runs. 38. He right, 38. If you do burps and music runs, 38. You ain't gonna be that much musical though. Well, I don't know. You got a Neo 21, and so you got Neo Motor Sub. It's gonna play substantially low below tuning because this is the force of the sub. So tune to 38, will he still play 32? You still gonna play 32 lesser in output than 38, depending on your cab resonance. But yeah, tune 38, you'll be fine. You tune to 32, you're gonna lose a little bit of your highs. Even though you got that same cone. The bigger the drive, the more easy it is to cover all the bandwidths. The reason why is because as you go below tuning, the forces of the motor and the suspension itself can help it play below tuning. So I tune to 33. I still play 28, 26, and all that. I mean, sometimes you watch on some of my meters thing, you'll see how it's reading. Man, thing did a 138, 130, 137, say 29 hertz, 28 hertz. Yeah, it's still playing all that too. Okay, it's still playing all that too. But the bigger the driver, the farther it plays below tuning. See, he's still gonna fall off below tuning. You're gonna hit it a lot faster than a 10 or a 12 or a 15. The bigger the woofer, the more shallow the roll off below tuning. So tune to 38 will be fine, man. But you need to really be talking to somebody who mess with woofers that size. You know, you see this, I'm dealing with 8s. You asking about a 21. Well, you better off with a CBRF if you're going to go SCAR. You better off with SVR8 if you're going to go SCAR. You better off not going SCAR. That's what I say. Period. In your opinion, why do you think companies give out bogus TS parameters when they could just hook up the dashboard and get a true speaker? Because they don't care. Some of them in it for the money. NTALA, yeah, Flair Dwayne. They don't care. They didn't see. Remember that guy made that comment that I said most subwoofer companies, when they say they're gonna design a subwoofer, it takes 1 to 2 years. That's why I ain't even tripping that the Solo X is not out yet. It's gonna hit this year. That's been told to all of us that sell. It's gonna hit this year. But I'm not surprised it ain't that, man, why all this, it takes that long. Last time I asked about the revisions, it was on 24, and that was a couple of months ago. Revision 24, I mean, they that made it so, made about 10, 20 of them, and was testing it. And when they say anything wrong they don't like, they throw it back and do it again. That's why you got to pay the cost when it come out, whatever the price is. Some of y'all say, man, it costs too much, it costs too much. How it costs too much? You ain't manufacturing and making nothing. Some of y'all buying doo-doo, thinking some of y'all bought the same subwoofer 3 times, telling me it's louder every time. How? It's the same box, it's the same thing. If you look at the box in the UPC code, you see they put them in the same box. For real. That's why some people say, why your channel ain't? My channel ain't growing and getting because I'm in my niche and I ain't with lying nobody. I ain't with lying. I try to help some manufacturing companies that I give them suggestions. Hey man, you should do this, you should do that. I suggest you do this, that, and other. Come in industry because I'm teaching y'all. They know I'm teaching y'all consumers how to look for doo-doo and chocolate. Nobody keep on this. This is chocolate. Chocolate. Yeah, why? I say so. And I'm showing them by pointing out certain factors, say look at things and wonder, okay, I'm gonna put that ZVX in the best box I possibly put in for the next 7 days. I think I've finally got the one that they could play in. I just couldn't believe it had to be that big, which defeats the purpose of being an 8. But he says it's an SPL sub. Not but SQL is something now. There's only 2 categories, what they say. SQ and SPL. I'm a mixture between, okay? SQL. But he says when he describes the woofer, there's SPL service. So maybe it's just made for burping. So it does make sense for you to put in a real big box and it don't play low. He got it tailored just to play like 40 and up. So you can get a good burp scope. He says it's a good, he never says it's musical. On the description, he doesn't say it's a musical driver. He says it's an SPL driver, extremely loud. So if that's the case, then people been looking for ZVXs to do what they ain't geared to do. And that could be my fault. But musical, no sir, boy, I done heard some. It just ain't musical. Why do you, don't. Now I have 2 X8 in my GM2. I'm thinking about making a switch to D22, DD25. Get at me when you do, man. Do you think it will be louder? I have 0.95 per, yeah, it's gonna be louder. Yeah, it's gonna be louder. The spider on the 2508, the same size, is bigger than your cutout. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Say it one more time. The spider on the 2508 is bigger than your cutout. Peace. Figure it out, you'll see. Probably I'll be able to use a SCAR box. Probably better off using a SCAR box. That ain't nothing. I'm trying to get the thing to be musical, Miles. I know some of y'all, man, why you say that about, man, that's my day cheap bargain brand. This ain't the budget, this ain't the basehead channel. It's the brother who does the budget. He calls himself budget basehead. It's just not this MBE. It costs what it costs. Hey, MBE, some people say, man, hey, baby, MBE say, this ain't the budget channel, baby. MBE might be expensive. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you around here, boy. I'm gonna keep it 100. You want it cost what it costs, baby. MBE might be expensive. Now I said take my haters and run with it. Y'all gonna take that and run with it, man. Cause I know y'all watch it. Y'all keep my views up. I love y'all watch time out. Thanks for the view at the end of the day. Okay, can't get enough to 4DD Tune with you Enclosure. Dave, I know you can't. I also started watching your channel about 6 bucks when you had 28,000, 927 and counting. Yeah. No, I ain't with no 8 months ago I had 23. No sir, bro. I get 1,000 subscribers a month. I ain't had no 23 8 months ago. 6 to 8 months ago I had 6,000. I get 1,000 subscribers a month. I get 1,000 subscribers a month since I started taking this seriously in April 30th of 2021. And then 22 and this 23. Yeah, coming up on 2 years. Yeah. Ooh, man, I love my boy. Woo. Oh, somebody give me 15. Okay. Appreciate that, man. What up, MB? What's your thoughts on capacitors? You stay away from them. Use batteries. Unless you talking about them X caps. Now them X caps different. You talking about the capacitor with the lights on it, like them stingers and all that, man, stay away from them. All right. I hear a lot of these guys say the supercharged models are inefficient. What's your opinion? Now, I don't know where you heard that. I don't know who they talking about. The supercharged model increases the motor force. It's more sensitive. It moves better. I don't think they're more inefficient. It's actually efficient. Are you sure, Marcus? You saying that? And are you secretly hating? Nah. Budget Base here is a great build for 4 to 6 Enclosure. Look at the video. He teach you. Yeah, I watch Marcus. I watch him. I'm just saying this ain't debate. When y'all be talking about them cheap subwoofers, if y'all like Scar a lot, go watch Budget the Base here. He love all of them. He make them do amazing things. He say. Now I can't make this ZVX do nothing musical for me. It's woo. Jared, worth the price is overrated. Yes, it's worth the price. Definitely worth the price. Damien, man, you crazy? I told you, man. Going to run Z25 on them. Okay. Can you do a shallow mark comparison? Oh, boy. Like JBL, Kicker, LTM, J Audio, DS18. One thing for sure, I definitely put DS18 in there. Maybe we'll do a Kicker. I did the Kicker L17. J Audio, and them jokers expensive, man. I bought them two right there for one, because I think he finna come out with another one. And I want to, it's about time for J Audio come out with something new. A new technology in the cardio. They making so much money in the household rim, but I just got a feeling, can't substantiate it. It's a weak feeling though, because JL market this. JL, look, you gotta tell y'all something. JL do not care if we talk about their stuff on this channel right here. This is, y'all not their target market. Huh? The fact that y'all talking about Scar on this channel lets JL know you are not our target market. As far as JL concerned, the fact that I'm talking about Crossfire and who else on here, and Toro, you are not, they will never send me a sub. You're not the target audience for them. But I love and respect them because I love cardio and I know what I'm getting. But when y'all say stuff about price, you are not the target audience. It's like walking into a Bentley dealership or a Lexus dealership and talking about, man, you got a sale? They gonna sale. Call the police. What is this? We got someone here. He's obviously lost. What did you say? He's walking to Benz dealers in Atlanta talking about, I'm here for the sale. No, they do sell Benzes on sale. Bentleys and Rolls Royces. They don't go on sale, bro. It costs what it costs. Might be expensive, MBE. Hey, man, I'm getting like Fred Sanford. I done made this my best experience, major base. I done turned this MBE into a lot of stuff, man. I'm getting like Fred Sanford around here. Okay. But I'll see if I can do some more shallow subs. Really, I'm trying to stay in my niche. Shallow subs are in my niche, though, for trucks. But I don't do downfire boxes. So I'm not leaning toward doing them because I don't like the sound of a downfire. I'm sticking with 6.5 and 8s. 6.5, you're gonna see a lot of these on the channel and a lot of 6.5s on the channel because I'm staying into the truck market. But I'll be a boss for anything. But I'll try it, we'll see. Thank you for your input, but I also have 2 VFL 8s. I thought I was about the 21 because you're the best. When y'all stop doing that, I'm not the best. I'm all right, I'll be a boss, man. I'm glad, I'm gonna take the flowers, I appreciate y'all liking, but some of y'all taking that too far and people saying crazy stuff to me on the phone, damn, finna get snatched through the phone, man. I never said I was the best. I am gonna promote myself though. Yeah, I'm gonna promote me. I'm not gonna go up on here, slavery ended. I'm not finna get up here and promote nobody else. And you didn't know, it say YouTube. We didn't say, yes, master, let me promote you. I'm gonna promote me. Yeah, if you don't like me promoting me, you might need to see a psychiatrist. You can always turn the channel. That's how you turn TV on social media. You turn the channel like this. This on TV, and this is. Don't even a flick of your finger. Whoop, whoop. Rock Fallgate T1 recommended 40 Hertz tune. Would I heard to speak about if I ported the 30 Hertz and 35? No. No. The fact that Kick is showcasing the still legs playing 8 Hertz so strongly speaks volumes about the output of that crazy sub. I want to ask you one question. You say playing it slow strongly. 8 Hertz. Woofer is moving backwards, forwards, and back to rest 8 times a second. That's not real strong, bro. I mean, when you really look at it, you only got to move 8 times. Correct me if I'm wrong. And all you hearing is, you're not hearing nothing. You feeling that because you can't hear that. If a guy ever tell you, yeah, man, I love listening to 20 Hertz. What, you a bat? Can't fucking hear you can't hear no 20 Hertz, man. 15 Hertz, 10 Hertz. Stop lying, man. People. I read a comment. That's why I stay off Facebook. I read a comment they do say, yeah, man, I tuned my box of true musicality to 18 and 28 Hertz. 18 and 28 Hertz. That is about as crazy as when Kicker said there is no music below 40 Hertz. But now you talking about you like listening. I like listening to music at 18 to 28 Hertz. There's not a whole lot of music out there at 18 to 28 Hertz unless it's rebase. I'm just being honest with you. Straight up, I like low bass. It don't go that low, man, unless you get in the rebase. Some of y'all be out there tripping, man. That's why I hate Facebook, man. I go on Facebook. Dude shared me a picture. They said, man, I had to show you this. Somebody said on Facebook. I want to tell them, man, I could care less what they say on Facebook. Some of the jokes on Facebook ain't even got a sound system, man. Some of the people that do these comments, hateful comments toward me on it, ain't even got a car. Y'all don't know that? I know this. Some of the people that make these comments against me and say, I don't know that, ain't even got a sound system. You go to their sometimes we look to see this hateful comment. I click on it, they just made a channel a month ago. I said, oh man, you made a whole nother channel. Either made a channel to hate on me, or you don't even know what you're talking about. You mad what I'm saying, but you ain't telling nobody nothing. Been there 13 years, some of them months, some of them been 12 years, 12 months. You ain't saying nothing to nobody, but you mad what I'm saying. Because I'm showing my opinion, you mad at that. Right. Man, get a life, man. Get a life. But sometimes, well, I really detest Facebook because to me, especially when cardio, social media saying like that, for real, I really think social media is for women. I'm straight up. It's a place for women to go and watch. Women always want to see what somebody else doing. Women always want to see what somebody else doing. So I think that's what they like to go on there. I don't care less what you doing. I don't care what my neighbor do. When he cut the grass, I go inside because I don't want to look like work. I don't want to watch him do it. Oh, you might have some help. For real. No. Every time I walk in my house, I see some man around me doing something. I turn around and walk around. Seem like work. I'm thinking my wife gonna come outside and say, babe, why don't you try? No, heck no. So I walk inside, hey, babe, ain't nothing out there. Come on back in the house. Come on back in, man. Yeah, that's how I feel. But that's what I think it's for. So the social media saying people looking for clout. I tell people everything they do. I care less what you think about what I do. But I know that some of y'all be up there. I get some of my box bills from Facebook. But boy, getting your information from Facebook, from people just looking for something to say and want to talk and want to feel important. Like the dude said, I got a God complex. how I talk about my bosses. Who else am I supposed to be talking about? I'm still trying to figure this one out. You need to talk to yourself more. I ain't even comment. I just let the haters stay up there because it be interesting. Because as long as you watch me, that's a good thing. Oh, that's a God complex comment. Yeah, well, then I am him, I guess. As long as you watch me, that's a good thing.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Get your own channel. Then you got to watch me. But getting your information from sources like that, listen to it, and then you're going to have to try it out for yourself. Some of y'all will ask me everything that what I want to do, what I do. And some of y'all tell you, to some people, they got sensitive skins, it come off brusque. Because I said, what you think? You got to choose. Oh, I just called you, asked you to recommend. Well, that's what the video's up there for. What do you think? I know that the general age gap of my subscriber, according to this YouTube thing, is 35 to 45. 34 to 48 is my biggest market. Them grown men, ain't it, baby? You should know when you call me what you want to do, because it's going to be your money. When people ask me, do you ship here, do you ship there? Yeah, I ship wherever UPS, FedEx go. Why would I not do it? I ain't walking that way. I'm not bringing it to you. They pay for shipping. Do I ship? I ship wherever UPS, FedEx gonna go. Or maybe DHL, whoever you want to get the box to, whoever you want to pay to get the box to, yeah, I ship there. I'm not bringing it to you. Maybe that's what they be asking when they say, do you ship? Like, I'm finna hop in that truck and walk it to them. I don't know what they think about. Yeah, but it's a cost. There's a cost for that. But you should have an idea of what you want to do with your sister from watching these videos. Now, if you ask me what I recommend, don't ask me what I recommend, and then say what you think about this. Why would you ask me what I recommend? I tell you exactly what I recommend. You ask me about something else. If I was thinking about that, I would have recommended it to you. Wouldn't I? Oh, okay. I get back to these questions. You're doing a great job. Keep it to work and do it your way. Really sound gold 8 chocolate? MBEnclosures. Hey, MBE, do you offer local pickup on box orders? Yeah, you can come pick it up. Man, some people come pick up their box from out of state. I done met people from Florida. They come from Florida because they want to meet me, man. That's cool. And then some people tell you, I didn't do it this bad. But every now and then, some of the Wolfers boxes I send out, what I do, baby, on the box? I sign them. And some of them get boxes with signatures on them. Because it's finna change here for 2023. God has blessed me again, man. Thank you, Jehovah, for what he done did for me, man. Y'all finna see your boy. Boy, I'm finna go out the big. I was doing production boxes because of my facility. But now that I got a different facility, it's gonna enable me, y'all gonna start seeing the big boy stuff out the boxes. Yeah, but remember, it's gonna cost what it costs. MBE might be expensive. They say I'm fair though. I don't cost as much as others, but my cost is my cost. I'm not changing that.
You get good quality product.
Yeah, I give what I think my time is worth. My construction is worth. That's what I do. How can I get up with you? Text me, Jim. My number on every video, except for the lives. MB. What's up, Matthew Heater? That guy's a special customer, man. That customer there is deaf. So I really tuned his box. He's a Christian, like me. He's a pastor. Yeah. Hey, y'all gonna say, oh, mine MBA Jews. No, I don't. And he's a Jew. He got a box from me. Yeah, got a story to tell. Maybe he'll tag his channel on one of his comments. Because right now he's just listening to me. He's never seen me. Okay. I like live, but still with some good SQ. Can I do a master 3Q feud in my Mustang based on what would be better, 1 Q class 12 or 2? I would do 112. I don't know what year Mustang you got if you could do 3Q, but that's their biggest recommendation for the 12 is 3.25. So I would do the 1 Q class 12 in the Mustang. You don't really need a lot of cone air in the Mustang. I'm trying to explain this with a guy who's got a Camaro who should do the full 1506 setup like I do, just so he'll have more cone area than 2.8, because he wants 3 2508s, but he really can't fit them in there the way I would like to put them in there. but he could get 4 1506s, even though it costs more, and be louder than 22508s. Ain't it, baby? And let me tell y'all something. I am not a fan. Let me get back to it. I am not a fan of 6.5. Y'all done heard me say that when I had the BT audio. Get out the way, boy. Let's get out. Get your fat butt out the way. Hey, when I had the 250, the B2 audio, well, they can see it. Oh, when I had the B2 audio in there, I think I tried a massive hippo. I've never been a fan of 6.5s. When I got these, what's it called? But I've been listening to these for a while. These were a gift. Joshua Langford is a gift, so I just been listening to him. Just listening to him, I said, oh yeah. All right. And we getting progressively louder. And sometimes over the months, because I done had these about 6 months, I'll be looking at it and I said, man, that's just them 2 1506. Sound like that, catching notes like that. So I said, man, I went and looking at the piston diameter, 5.5, against most 8s have a piston diameter of 5. I mean, most 6.5. Then I showed you the deep basket. So I told myself, I said, now when I did the multiplication, I said, well, 2 of these is 48 square inches of cone area against 38. 48 against 38. So when you put 2 of these, 4 of these against 2 of these, you get 20 square inches more cone area. Less than a 10, but more than an 8. So I'm in between these two in output by getting 4 of these. And now I like 6.5s. Now I want to see what else 6.5s can do what these boys do. I want to see if these DC audios behind me, if they can do what can they really, because I ain't played with them that much. I always had this box always hooked up playing. But I want to see, because, they got their own baskets too. They don't have the same cone area as these, though. Now, these got a little bit more cone area. And I believe cone area is king. Boy, look at no seat lift, 4 6.5s, 4 1506s. And right now, I say my second choice is 4 DC audio M4 6.5 or 4 B2 audio, I think the Raise 6.5. You got them. In that order. Look, they got a beefy magnet. And I'm gonna show y'all the DD15, the DD606, which has its own basket, different from, the 6-spoke baskets that everybody else using 6.5. But I believe now, if you get 4 6.5, you will have more cone area than 2 8s. I don't care what brand you use, and just a little bit less cone area than 110. So it's close to almost like putting 2 10s on the seat of your vehicle without having to lift your seat. Now, if they'll do what these boys do, that's a different story. These boys are different. Boy, these boys, they hit different. Okay. Are you right? Nobody telling about the price for Lambo and Lara. Only people can remember about the price for Lambo and a Ferrari, the people that can't afford one. The only one. My wife told me that. If you complain about something because you can't afford it, as soon as you afford it, it'll be the first thing on your list to buy. How many cubic feet should a truck enclosure be for 4 Toro Fierce 8? Well, they give you the biggest recommendation is 0.9. They don't want you to put nothing in with over 0.9. So you should go down to about 0.6, 0.5 and a half. So right at 2, anywhere between 2 to 2.5. Anything between 2 and 2.5. Optimum would be right at 3.64, but you don't get 3.64 in those seats. The biggest box you can put them in is 0.9. Whenever a manufacturer gives you one number, that means that's the biggest number you should go. That's the optimum box. You can go under, but you gotta know with the box, but how far under you can go. Okay. Everybody got their own opinion. I think what the dude said, everybody got their own opinion. If you don't like my opinion, you welcome to get your own channel. God damn. What do you think about the Master Hippo XR? It's over there. I didn't get around to playing. I heard it. It's okay. I'm looking to put 4.5 subs in an underseat enclosure. I like the DDO 606, the Rages. I haven't heard the Gately or the Sundown Essay. All the Gateleys. I haven't heard them. The DD 606. Oh, you looking at that $200 price range? I haven't actually heard the DD 606s yet either. But based on the strength of the 1506, I would say it's wager. But I have heard the Bobby Gately 6.5. That's a good one. That's a good one. You tried Gone Zero subs? Not yet. Not yet. I ain't tried them yet. Or Johnny Piper. Johnny, you heard this 1506? I don't know who heard it. Oh. How small can you go for a horn, single 8-inch speaker box that works for the worthy of the Emperor speaker? And which 8 would you put on it? How small can you go with a horn? Horn, ain't no small with a horn. Don't work on porch. Horns work on length. I think with that, 34 is 32 or 34 is the smallest width you can get to get a low tuning. A DD sample suit charge with the 6.5 is a 149 difference. So almost like with the DD 2508. Y'all hear that tautness? Ooh, that's that DD sound. It's a $169 difference from the price listed. Well, any more questions, man? Because it's right there at that time. And I'm finna probably go play with this boy right here. These two. Let y'all see him move tomorrow around about 3 o'clock. And then let you see this boy here move. Please, y'all help me find another one of these, man. Help me find another one of these Crossfire white baskets. I love this boy here, man. I know the odds of me finding one in it. I know I got a unicorn right here, unless Paul makes me another. I wanted to bring this one back out. I think it was ahead of his time, that's why he couldn't sell them. Now with everybody coming out with these Super 8s, he needs to bring this one back out. The C7 and the C5. Yeah. Call him up, y'all that got contact with him. Some of y'all that know him and have a relationship with me on the channel here and know how to get a hold of Paul. Let him know I got this boy out and I want him to bring this one back. There's a market for it now. There's a lot of 8-inch subwoofers that was out that there wasn't no market for at the time. DD has one. Hell. Shoot, Kicker probably would have did something with theirs too. Couldn't move them jokers up. Now we know we got the 24.8s moving. They screaming for them 25.8. And I'm shouting out, boy, I'm like John the Baptist for DD. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Here it coming. Here it come. Ain't nothing beating that DD. Right now, ain't nothing. Everybody coming at him. It's gonna be an exciting year, 2023. Everybody coming for him, and he know it. He know it. Johnston knows that everybody's coming for this boy right here. Everybody coming for this 8-inch cutout. Everybody's coming for that supercharged technology, that Spider. I'm not at liberty to say right now everything that I do know, but I will say this. They ready for the fight. Don't think it's right here. You'll be a fool. Don't think it's just this. Oh, he ain't did nothing with it in 10 years. He waited for. I got this on good faith, and I can't tell you what I know. But as soon as the next one drop, I'm gonna be the spokesman for the fight. I feel like Don King. We waiting on sundown. Drop that XAV4, Jacob. You watch the channel. Drop that XAV4. All you got your representative watch the channel. Drop that XAV4. You've been talking about it just as long as kicking. You've been talking about that son. No, now you've been talking about not the son of XA4. You've been talking run overtime, baby. You've been talking over that. You've been talking about that Nightshade 8 since 2015. Just as longer than Kicker been talking about that silhouette. So that's why he ain't complaining, because he know how long it takes to bring something from reality to production. And I do too. That's why some of these whoopers coming being born every day. Y'all be asking, I said, man, I ain't no heard some of that stuff. It takes a long time. That night, drop that Nightshade. I need you to drop that Nightshade. That's what I got to say to all the Singles fanboy. Because some of y'all watch the channel, they can get back to Jacob, man. I know. He watch the channel, though. We got a good relationship. We know it's all competitive, man. He loves America. But drop that Nightshade or drop the XAV4. And we gonna see, because y'all know y'all gotta, you say it out, you gotta come after this. Also, he know everybody coming up at him. And they ready. They ready for the fight. Best believe they ready for the fight. They ready. He kept his back too. Who else looking to do something besides Kicker? That. Oh, you're gonna start seeing more 3-inch voice core 8s come on the scene. It's gonna be. I see that some of them are trying to do it, but it still ain't. They need it. If you're gonna come up with a 3-inch voice core, do not put that on the same 6-spoke basket, man. You need it. You gotta up it up, man. And go at the time, man. This is, even though this is this basket on this woofer been on this woofer since 2014, might be 2013. It was around before I got a hold of it. It was just before its time. So now he give you it here for $100 cheaper. And I'm willing to tell you right now, without even listening to it, that this woofer right here, without even listening, I can pretty much tell it's still a sundown killer. He's still doing his thing, man. He's still doing his thing. It might be the best of this, because his top plate right here, baby. The whole thing comprised of the top plate, but it's a little higher on this one in comparison to this one. And the surround's high. I gotta look on parameters. On paper, I gotta look at this. I've been messing with it, but I know what this will do, man. Sometimes them parameters don't all work out right. Sometimes they don't. I know what this boy do. Boy had that Sierra screaming. What had that mega cab screaming? I said, man, good. No, I had the Sierra. Yeah, I had the Sierra. And I took that Sierra when we had 12 on 28s. 2 of these under the seat. Man, that thing was on. I said, good God Almighty. Good wiggly. Yeah, I'm looking for that, man. Any more questions, man? Oh, DB Drive. Oh, DB Drive. Doing DB Drive, gotta do a new G78 coming out. Oh, I'm surprised y'all say something about DB Drive. Let me tell y'all something. DB Drive going in the collection too. Hear my DB Drive 8s. Yeah, I got y'all forgot about them? Yeah, y'all forgot about that. Some of y'all didn't come back, so I'm finna do unboxing reviewing for them for 2023. Cause they actually revised the parameters. This is the old model. But they can work in the same box. It's got revised parameters. So this is my 2G5, yeah. I told you I had a problem, man. I told they in the collection too, ceramic motors. I told you I had a parameter, man. Force cooling around between the basket and the top plate. Man, y'all can't name no 8s I ain't had, man. I know these 8s, man. I know these 8s, man. Yeah, I know these 8s, boy. Yeah. I held them back from last year's fight for this year's fight. Yeah. Any more questions, man? What you got? Better not come on no voice core, no 8-inch voice core. Hey, I'm a clown you. Mr. MB, what's your take on force down across the rear deck? Infinite battle. Is it true that like chin subs but in what can do? No, heck no, it ain't like no chin subs on 6 by. Who told you that? What the hell? Out the ghetto. Get out of here. No, it ain't. No. Like no feeling like having no 10 no 6 by like having no 10 sub, man. No. Most of your for flat fours for the OB extended cab or that I don't suggest nothing. No, I don't suggest nothing. You got that big transmission, something ain't nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. They're gonna sound worth nothing. Oh, the PIS subs gonna come on the channel too. They over there. Man, look here, boy. Listen, man. I'm going way back to 2014 coming forward, man. Just stay with me, man. It's gonna be a lot. I got all the H to cut on the channel, man. Especially all these new that keep popping up every day that y'all want me to review. I ain't gonna embarrass nobody. If y'all listen closely, you'll hear it. I ain't gonna embarrass nobody. I'm gonna point out the truth. If it walk like a duck and it quack like a duck, it's a duck. It ain't chicken. I'm let you know, man. So, Phi, I already haven't been mentioned yet. Yes, I have mentioned Phi, and I done talked to Phi. And Phi coming out with an 8 too. Phi Audio used to build Sound Solution Audio 8. The Fatal 8, Phi used to build that joker for him. They coming out with their own 8. Scott just don't want to. Scott is a small niche, and I think he wants to stay in his niche. He don't want to get real big. He wants to stay. He wants to go. Maybe he wants to go the J Audio route. But J Audio do a lot of marketing now. But at first, J Audio was real discerning of who they let become a dealer, and what they were really interested in. People that wanted to be sponsored by them. You had to be You basically had to say all the rules. You had to be more sound quality gear. Overall, your system. See, J Audio, when they brought a car to the system, all these wide speaker hanging, batteries hanging, all that, J Audio don't want none of that. They ain't none of that. That's not their lane. So you gotta respect people for their lane, how they want their products to be presented. They want everybody to listen, they want everybody to buy it because money sells. But they target audience, you gotta be a discerning listener. So when they would go in the meets and to be sponsored by J Audio, way more stringent to the stuff y'all see today. You can be sponsored by these people and have every wire showing. On some of these bills, these people do sundown audio, the free wire. Not even they big SPL, you gotta have everything hidden for them to sponsor. It's just a certain market they're going after. And people are, you talking about, so this rich man. Yeah, it's the rich man subwoofer. Yeah, it's the rich man. Oh, what that mean? I mean, it's the best of the best. Rich man ain't gonna buy nothing worth nothing. Don't he eat Wagyu beef from cows and he never walked a day in his life? Yeah, it's crystal clear water. It costs what it costs. And sometimes you get when people buy expensive clothes. So I got friends, they love Louis Vuitton and all this that I know. I said, man, cotton. I don't care you spend $20 for it, $200 for it. Cotton. However, even with that being said, some people pay attention to the stitching. They get Egyptian cotton. You feel what I'm saying? It's different. So when you paying for quality, and we look at J Audio, it's like getting DD Audio or B2 Audio. Any brand that I back, they giving you something, man. Some of them on a high tier. Some of them on a high tier even within that category because they can do more because they've been around longer. Like DD Audio, they can do more than Crossfire B2 Audio. They can do more. They can command a certain price. They employ more people. They're not, these companies here, they designing the engineering the sub here. They making it work and then having the outside manufacturer make it. That's what Sundown does. Now he brought his bigger lines back and he assembled them here. But some people actually have to, and B2 Audio does that massive. They ain't making that stuff here. If they did, it'll be the prices it would have to be. Because you got to employ people to make it. But because they can't do that, they can have a lower price point. But they also can't do certain things to a product that DD subwoofer can. You can't tailor your own spider. They make all that stuff here. The spider, the glue, the resin, they work with manufacturers here to get everything to surround all that stuff. The only thing that comes from China is the ferrite. And they mass produce these boxes, mass produce the baskets for us. You can't mess that up. And we're gonna make sure you don't sell our baskets, because if you do sell our baskets to somebody, Every last one gonna say D on it. So when they bring it back to America, they can't use it. Unlike this design, and here, this is open tool design, open source design. So the bigger companies like JL, DD Audio, Kicker, they have the money in their pockets to make something. They can listen and make it. These other companies, they trying to get to that level. They can actually listen to what you're talking, and they can actually make that subwoofer custom. So, but I was going with that. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, so it costs what it costs, man. How you get them out there? It costs what it costs. They give you a certain level of performance. You just ain't gonna get nowhere because they ain't got the resources to do it. Not saying they bad, but they ain't got the resources to do it. It's gonna be hard for a company to ever reach top spot. And I'll be honest with you, it's gonna be hard for a company to ever reach the top spot in my SPL top 5, all my SPL top 5, if they don't actually hand make their subwoofers. Cause it's gonna be hard to get that very top spot unless you hand making your subwoofer. The second spot in my top 5 for the SPLs is B2 Audio. His lines, everything above the Rampage is handmade. No open source tool baskets, none of that. He puts his name with his Pampers baskets too. He had the number 2 spot. So it's gonna be hard to even claim them 2 spots unless you actually have some way of really controlling the output of your driver. I love the Crossfire. Honorable mention, he had design engineered. But I want him and all the rest of them. Let's bring back the spirit of America, make America great again, man. Come on, competitive and come out with something new. I want all y'all to have a different basket. Stop copying, man. I still got respect for them though, because they wouldn't use that basket first. But if you get your money right, you make your own basket. You know Fosgate sub, look at all the big three. Kicker, Ross Fosgate, and J. Audio. None of them look alike. None of they subs need nothing remotely alike. Not even remotely alike. They don't even try to copy each other. Period. I'm out of here, man. Let me get out of here. Y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for watching, man.